Hello everyone, welcome to Amin Maths Club. Today we have a topic which is indices rules, that rules of indices. Now indices rules are basic rules of mathematics that we use in different mathematics problems, which is included like consist of like exponents and at higher level, at any stage of mathematics. So indices rules, first of all we are going to write that what is indices. So as we know that indices is plural and its singular is index. So its singular is index. That index actually it means that index means that power, like power, and we can also write it like exponent. So exponent or power both are like terms that we use for index. So index is singular and indices is plural. Similarly, let us consider we have a number like a to raised to the power of 2. So here a is actually a is base, and this 2 is actually exponent power, and we say that it is index. So it is actually the concept of index. And the rules of index, we use different rules in mathematics. So first of all we are going to start from our first rule, that is product rule. So in product rule, it is that a raised to the power m times a raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power m plus n. So it means that then we have that same basis, that a and times a, and we can add the powers. So having same basis, powers will be added. So here let us consider we have a number like x raised to the power 2 times x raised to the power 2. We can also write it like that x raised to the power 2 plus 2, and which is x raised to the power 4. So it is simple, and we know that the result of x square times x square is also same in other way, like when we write it like that x square times x square. So it is equal to x square means x times x, and this x square is also x times x. So here having power is 1, so adding all these power, then we get 1 plus 1 plus 1, so it is equal to 4. So same result will be our result. It is x4, which is equal to x4. So product rule is actually when we have same basis, then powers will be added. So next one is quotient rule. So quotient rule, a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power m minus n. So when we have the symbol of division, then we write it like as that a raised to the power m and then negative sign and minus n. So for example we have a number like that a raised to the power, let us suppose a raised to the power 4 divided by a raised to the power 3. So we can write it like this, a raised to the power 4 minus 3, which is equal to a raised to the power 1, which is equal to a raised to the power 1. So it is our quotient rule. We use this rule in mathematics in different question, different problems. So next one is that power rule. So in power rule we can see that a raised to the power m whole power n is equal to a raised to the power m times n. So when we have power and then again power, so we can multiply this power m with n, so we get m raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power m times n. For example we have a number that x square whole power 3. So we can write it like this, that x is actually x 2 times, and we can write it like this, 2 times 3. So we get x raised to the power 6. And we also know that x raised to the power 6 is can be solved easily, that x square can be write like this, that x square is actually x square times x square times x square. So here we have discussed earlier that the product rule, same basis, power will be added. So x 2 plus 2 plus 2, then we get the same result, x raised to the power 6. So these are actually the basic rules of indices, that is power rule, quotient rule, and product rule. So we have other rules like these, that is negative rule. So negative rule, it is actually negative rule. So negative rule is actually like a raised to the power minus n is equal to 1 upon a raised to the power n. So it is simple. When we have, let us suppose, x raised to the power minus 3, then we can write it like this, that 1 over x raised to the power 3. So plus 3, when we bring this x raised to the power 3 as a numerator, then we just change the symbol of 3. So here we can see that 3 has plus symbol, plus 3. So when plus 3 is going as a numerator, then we get minus 3. So a raised to the power minus n is equal to 1 over a raised to the power n. So now we are going to start next one. So it is that root rule. Root rule is actually a raised to the power 1 over n is equal to square root a times index n. So here this power, that is exponent n, will be we write at here as an index, and here base is inside the root. So for example, we have a number like x raised to the power 1 by 2, and we know that here x, we can write it inside the square root, and here we know that this 2 is actually the value of under root, and we know that the value of root is 1 by 2, so we don't write 2 here, so x under root. And similarly, if we have x raised to the power 1 over 3, then we can write is like x cube root. So similarly 1 by 4, and then we can write 4, and so on. So it's a root rule. And next one is same base rule. So when we have same bases, here a raised to the power m is equal to a raised to the power n. So here base is a, and at right hand side the base is a. So same bases, power will be that here power will be equal. Same bases, then power will be equal, that m equal to n. For example, we have a number like that x raised to the power 2 is equal to x raised to the power, let us consider 2a, x raised to the power 4. Then we can write it like this, 2a is equal to 4. So we can find the value of a, then dividing 2 at both hand side, then we get 2 2s are 4. So here are some basic rules of indices. And there is another rule, as we know that zero rule. Here a raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. So when just remember that when a is not equal to 0, a is non-zero number. So a equal to 0 equal to 1. Similarly, when we have a number like 2 raised to the power 0, then it is also equal to 1. If we have 100 raised to the power 0, it is also equal to 1. So it's simple rules. I hope you will enjoy these rules, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.